sometimes, and my heart breaks slowly every time I see this. You NQ, you smash your dog into the crate, and you plop down and get your phone out. Do you really think it's going to want to get out and do it some more? It's not. So if they NQ'd, they don't know why. They just know something happened there that wasn't great. But you don't have to let them know that, okay? Reward the search. They got in there and they tried with you. Reward the search and be happy when you put them back in the crate so they will want to do this again. Okay? Okay, so equipment on your dogs today. No tags, no ID tags, nothing can hang from the collar. No head halters, that little thing that stretches across the nose, we don't do that. If you wear a harness, it can't be a no-pull harness. It has to attach on the back, not the chest. And no prongs. No prong collars today. Okay? So everything happens on a flat collar or it happens on a harness that is attached on the back. Okay, yes ma'am? Martingale's fine. Okay, so probably not going to place unless everybody gets one and you move up again, okay? But you're not going to place if you get a fault. It's just a fault, okay? If you get a fault, I'm going to quickly tell you what it is before you leave the ring so you'll go and work on it, okay? Not every judge will do that at every trial, but since this is mostly a novice group, I want you to leave with a whole bunch more wisdom and learning than when you got here today. Okay, so I'm going to tell you really quick what it is. Okay, the rule book says in novice that if you ask me where the hide location is, that I'm to tell you. I have very mixed feelings about this as an instructor. Okay? If you ask me, I'll show you where it is. And you have the prerogative of taking your dog and showing your dog where it is. But if you do that, it's going to jack up your training, I guarantee you. Okay? If your dog thinks that you know where it is, they're going to think you always know where it is. It's better if you want to know, I'll just say it's right there. And then you go set up that scenario at home or on the road somewhere and recreate that. But if you do this, Fido, it's here. Fido is going to think Mom always knows. And this is what you're going to get in the ring. Okay? You're going to get a dog that's overly dependent on you and not an independent searcher. Don't show them, in my opinion. The rule book says you can do what you want. In my opinion, don't do it. You want the dog to be independent from you, not dependent on you. Okay, we're back to faults. The purpose is twofold: to ensure the best performing teams place first and to provide useful feedback to the handlers. There's three categories of faults. Number one, handler error. Pulling the dog off odor. That's kind of weird because you would have to know where the odor is. You probably don't. But if it's obvious to me that your dog is very much on odor and you go, hey, over here, you're probably going to get a fault. Your dog is giving a full-out indication, you pull them away, you're probably going to get a fault. Okay, rough handling that does not match the dog's intensity. So when AKC started, they did. All right, an incorrect call. Here's the odor, your doggy indicates here. You call alert, I say I'm sorry. That's an incorrect call. The wrong box is an incorrect call. Okay? Now this is novice. When we're in the novice interior search area, I'm going to give you about 6 or 8 inches leeway depending on my hide placement. Okay? So if it's here and the fan is blowing, the air is blowing, and the dogs are all hitting it here, that's a yes because of how the odor's moving in the room. Okay, when we move up a couple of levels and we're in excellent, I'm going to want your nose back here on source. Okay? Not in this level. Okay, maximum time has been exceeded. So you'll get in your handler's briefing how long you have to search. And we will try to give you a 30-second courtesy warning. It's not guaranteed. If you don't get it, that's life. If you do get it, yay for you. But we'll try to give it to everybody. Okay? Okay, if I ask you where today, this is mainly in the interior search. Sometimes it can happen in the boxes if your dog scatters the boxes and there's a whole group and you call alert and I have no idea which one you're talking about. I'm going to ask you where. Okay? You cannot re-cue the dog. You can't say, Fido, show me. You can't say, Fido, find it. Fido, search. When I ask you where, you're done searching and you have to answer the question. Okay? Here's your teaching point for today. It's going to help you under every other judge. Okay? In a box, I'm going to want to know which box. In an interior search, forget the fact that you have a pointer finger. You don't have one. And you don't have any words to describe where the hide is. You don't say, it's in the cup holder. That will burn you. Okay? What you do is about a 6-inch sphere of where you think it is. It's here, Judge. It's here. Okay? That'll get you out of a lot of trouble. Lots of judges. If they ask you a question beyond that, then answer it. But don't, it's in the purse. Don't do that. And don't point. Okay. Severe disruptions of the area. You killed my search area. That's an NQ. I've never had it happen in all the judging I've done. Okay? Your dog has to just be a maniac. Okay? Maybe by this time next year I'll have a story to tell, but I don't yet. So, all right, excusals. I might just say, I'm sorry, you're done. Okay, that's different than an NQ. An excusal would be the dog is not under your control. Dog is not ready to be at a trial. Okay, you just don't have control. That's an excusal. I'm doing you a favor and I'm doing your dog a favor because that's usually stress behavior. If your dog is just out, okay? Dog or handler stops working for more than 10 seconds after